Yo, what is going on, you guys? Repping the 407 here, bringing you a brand new video. In today's video, we are doing my Week 8 predictions. So, you already know how it goes. I do this every week. So, let's get straight into it. Week 7 predictions right here. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I did pretty good. I had a couple wrong, not surprised. I thought the Falcons were going to win, but the Patriots cheated. They made the whole field foggy and they cheated. That's the whole thing. That's why they lost. Yep, that's the real reason why the Falcons lost that game. But other than that, I did pretty good last week. I only got 3 wrongs. I got the Chiefs game, which I was surprised the Raiders won. It was a pretty good game. The ending was crazy. And I also got the Broncos and Chargers games. The Chargers just killed the Broncos. Broncos didn't even score. What happened, Broncos? I don't know. But I want to tell you guys before I actually start my predictions, me and Romester, if you don't know who he is, Rome, he's a good friend of mine. I've done videos with him. We're doing a podcast like almost every week. We're doing a couple podcasts a week. We should like 2 or 3 a week, and it's on his channel. We did a podcast, our first podcast, and it is up on his channel. So if you want to go check it out. We talk about football. We're planning to do a basketball one soon. So if you guys are interested, feel free, check it out. I'll have a link down below. But we're planning to bring special guests like every week. So if you are watching my video and want to be on it, let me know. Maybe you could be on it. I'll talk to Rome, but me and Rome are doing that. So if you're interested and bored and want to listen to something, feel free to check that out. And I'll also be talking about my predictions there, but not before this one. This one comes first, and then we'll record my predictions over there like on Friday or Saturday. But let's get on to week number 8. We're getting straight into it. We're starting off with the Thursday night football game, which is the Ravens and the Dolphins, which it is color rush, and they both have really good color rush uniforms. Like the orange and the purple, they look pretty nice in my opinion. I like the uniforms. I don't know about y'all, but you know the deal. I have to look at my phone because I have the scores on here. So I have the final score with the Dolphins winning. Even though the Ravens are at home, I feel like the Dolphins are going to win this game. I feel like Matt Moore, now that he's starting, I feel like he's going to do better than Jay Cutler. But I don't know. Some Dolphins fan rather have Matt Moore starting, but I feel like Matt Moore is going to do better. So I have a final score of 24-21. Like I said, I like the color rush uniform, so that's going to be an interesting game visually. But I feel like the Dolphins are going to play really good defense in this game and just stop the Ravens, especially since the Ravens have a lot of injured players. But other than that, I don't have much to say about this game. On to the Sunday night morning, no, not the Sunday night, the Sunday morning game, because they are playing London. The Vikings against the Browns. This is an obvious win. I'm pretty sure we know the Browns are going to lose this game. The Vikings are going to win, and I feel like the final score is going to be 28-9. The Browns, they just been slacking. I thought Kaiser was going to do good, but he has 11 interceptions already, while Deshaun Watson has 15 and Carson Wentz has 17 touchdowns. Like, Kaiser has almost the same amount of interceptions as they have touchdowns, which is insane. But I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they find a quarterback soon. Colin Kaepernick, wink, wink. Okay, they're not. I don't want him to sign there, to be honest. But let's just go on to the next game. Right here, we have the Chargers and Patriots. Chargers are on a 3-game win streak, which is kind of impressive. Vic, he's a Chargers fan. I know he's excited about that. But I think the Patriots are going to break this win streak, especially since they are in Foxborough. I feel like the Chargers have been playing really good, but they're going against one of the top teams in the league, and I have the final score of 24-28 with the Patriots obviously winning. It's going to be an interesting game because they're on a 3 win streak, so they have like the confidence and momentum to keep on winning. But let's see what happens. If the Chargers win, I wouldn't be upset. To be honest, I would love to see them win, but I feel like the Patriots are going to win. But I don't mind either team winning. I'd rather see the Chargers win, to be honest, though. On to the next game right here. We have the Bears against the Saints, and it is in the Superdome, the Mercedes-Benz Dome, and I have the Saints winning at home with the final score of 28-17. The Bears, they played great against the Panthers last week. Eddie Jackson, he was the highlight of that game. Two defensive touchdowns, 1 75-yard interception touchdown, so a 75-yard pick six, and a 75 fumble six. That is insane. That was just insane by him. He deserves it. He got a Team of the Week card, but was only a 77. I think for that, you should get a higher card than that. But it's Madden. I understand. But I'm not talking about Madden. We're talking about real life stuff. And their defense, the Bears' defense, have been playing great, but I feel like Drew Brees is just Drew Brees, and he's going to go out there and make a killing against the Bears. But And once again, Mitchell Trubisky didn't throw much last game, so I don't know if Trubisky, you can still trust Trubisky. And Jordan Howard, he's still iffy. Tariq Cohen, he's okay, but I have the Saints winning that game. On to the next game right here. We have the Panthers and Bucks NFC South matchup, and I have the Bucks coming out on top because they are home at Raymond James Stadium, and I just feel like the Panthers are slowly declining. They started off pretty well, but I feel like they're just slowly declining. I feel like Cam doesn't have the weapons he needs. He doesn't have an O-line. He lost Greg Olsen, a tight end, and Ed Dickerson, his backup tight end, only had one great game so far. They only have Kelvin Benjamin at receiver. Devin Funchess is I just feel like he need more pieces to his team. He need a better O-line to help him, that's for sure. But I'm not going to get much into that. I feel like the Bucks are going to win. Final score 26-23. It's going to be an interesting game. I like the Bucks. I feel like Jameis can clutch this out after they played a great game against the Bills. So that's why I have them winning. On to the next game right here. Colts against Bengals. And I have the Bengals winning by 1 point, 18-17. To be honest, if I could, I would say they'll go into a draw, 0-0. None of them would score because I don't like either of them. But I would say the Bengals are going to win this game. The Colts, if you heard what T.Y. said, he blamed his O-line the last game against Jacksonville. Because Jacksonville, they're going to get past the O-line. They're called Saxonville for a reason. But T.Y. is blaming his O-line. But I don't think they're going to win this game against the Bengals. I feel like Andy Dalton is better than Brissett and the whole team. I feel like the Bengals have better receiving core, better defense, better O-line than the Colts. But I just don't like the Colts, or I don't like the Bengals. So if they could both lose, I'll be fine with that. But on to the next game right here. We have the Raiders and the Bills. The Raiders, like I said, they played an amazing game last week, and I feel like they're going to have that momentum and win this week against the Bills at Buffalo. It is going to be a final score of 24-21. It's going to be an interesting game. The Bills have been playing really well. They are leading their division, which I am surprised. Like, at the beginning of the season, when they traded their pieces, I thought they were going to tank, but they're looking like a threat in that division. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see that game. But I feel like the Raiders are going to win, like I said, 24-21. On to the next game right here. We have the 49ers and Eagles. The 49ers are facing another NFC East team, right? NFC East. I just went blank for a second. But yeah, they are facing, last week they faced the Cowboys. Now they're facing the Eagles. And the Eagles are the top team in the NFL. So they are going to continue to be the top team. The 49ers are still winless. They're 0-7, right? 0-6. They had a bye week. I don't know. 0-6, 0-7. One of those two. But they are going to go 0-7, 0-8, whichever they are. And the final score is going to be 28-10. The 49ers just got blown out last game against the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott started off the game with 2 touchdowns in like 5 minutes of the game. Probably a little bit more. It was probably like 10 minutes in the game, I would say. Or a little bit less than 10 minutes. It was 5 to 10 minutes in the game. I'll just say that. But they just killed them. They killed them badly. They got a touchdown that doesn't really count at the end. So the final score was basically 43 until they scored. So 40-10 was the final score. It was just a crazy game for them. The Cowboys put in their backups at like halftime. Like, that's how bad it was. So I don't know. That was just a bad game for the 49ers. But I'm gonna just stop talking about that game, and let's get on to the next one right here, which we have the Falcons and the Jets at MetLife Stadium, and I have the Falcons winning 24-21. The Jets, don't get me wrong, they've impressed me how good they've been playing. But the Falcons are still the Falcons. Even though their offense looked really bad against the Patriots, they're still the Falcons, and I feel like they are going to come up on top 24-21. Like I said, the Jets have been impressing me. They can probably win this game because the Jets they almost beat the Patriots, but they just got robbed from a touchdown. And the Bears almost beat the Falcons, and the Falcons got shut out basically. And the last game, they just got a lucky touchdown by Julio, who just snagged it over Malcolm Butler. If you didn't see that, just check it out right now. I'll post the clip right here.
We talked about it, double coverage or not, sometimes you just have to give that monster a chance. And I say that with all due respect.
Yeah, that was nasty by Julio. But on to the next game, Texans and Seahawks at Seattle, the 12th man. I feel like the Texans are going to come up on top. I feel like Deshaun Watson is, like I said this at the beginning of the season, I feel like he's winning Rookie of the Year, and he's just going to keep on throwing touchdowns. The guy has 15 touchdowns already. He has 5 interceptions, but that's a pretty good ratio, 15-5. It's not bad. But I have the final score 28-24. They both have an amazing defense, so that defense is going to stop them a little bit. But like I said, I feel like Deshaun Watson is going to lead them to a win in this game. On to the next game right here. We have the Cowboys and Redskins NFC East matchup. And I feel like the Cowboys are going to come up on top with a final score of 32-24. The Cowboys looked really good last week, like I said, against the 49ers. And Dak was just playing amazing. Zeke was playing amazing. I don't know what's going on with Zeke. Is he playing or what's going on with all this stuff? I am so confused if he's playing or if he's suspended. Let me know down in the comments. And once again, about the comments, if you have any predictions, let me know. I will post it in the next video. You guys haven't been posting anything, so feel free. If you want to be in the video, post a comment, like your prediction of any game or anything. Just post a comment, and you'll most likely be in the next video. I want to get you guys involved. But talking about that, like I said, the Cowboys are going to come up on top. Then my notes went away. With the final score of 32-24. I just don't see the Redskins. The Redskins don't have any receivers, in my opinion. Like, they got Terrell Pryor. Like, that sounded like a good signing at the beginning, but they haven't really been using him as they should. So they should really get rid of him or do something about it. But I feel like the Cowboys are going to come up on top. That Dez and Norman matchup is going to be interesting if Norman's playing, because he's been hurt for the last couple of weeks. But I heard he's playing, so if he is, that's going to be a really good matchup to watch out. On to the Sunday night football game right here. We have the Steelers. You know I have them winning. Even though they're playing the Lions, it's the Steelers against the Lions. It's going to be a really good game. It's going to be a close game, but I have my Steelers winning. We've been playing great. We beat the undefeated Chiefs, and I feel like we're going to make it all the way. I feel like we could make it to the Super Bowl this year. We have a good chance where our defense is looking really good. Our defense has not allowed 20 points this year. Big Ben has allowed 20 points with the picks against Jacksonville, but our defense hasn't allowed 20 points. So I feel like our defense has been playing really amazing, and our offense has been iffy with Big Ben, but we're slowly kicking it up, and I feel like we have a good chance. That's just my opinion as a biased Steelers fan, so don't hurt me in the comments. But with the final score 26-24, Lions fan, I know I have a couple Lions fan like Tiger and 2K. I know you guys are Lions fan, but my Steelers are getting a dub. If you want to bet, feel free. Hit me up on Twitter. We can definitely bet on that game because I would like to bet. But on to the last game of the week. We have the Monday Night Football, and it is an AFC West matchup in the Broncos and the Chiefs, and I have the Chiefs winning this. The Broncos, they got shut out, like I said, last week, and I don't feel like they're going to bounce back. They lost to the Giants. They lost to the Chargers. Those two teams started off 0-4, and they lost to those two teams. So, I don't know. The Broncos started off like this and just went all the way down. It was like a roller coaster. It barely went up, and then it just a huge like slope. But I had the final score 24-17. The Chiefs are going to win this game, and the Chiefs are a real threat in the AFC, but the Steelers beat them, so we ain't worrying about that. Now let me stop. But yeah, the final score 24-17. That pretty much wraps up my predictions. Like I said, leave a comment down below of your predictions if you want to be in the next episode. You guys have been agreeing with me or some stuff, or like coming back to the comments after the games happen, which I really like that. How you guys come back and like say, oh, look, my team won or all this. I like it. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Let me know what you guys think of my predictions. If they're wrong, they're right. What you think? Who do you think is gonna do good this week? But like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Like always, I will be posting more videos soon. But till next time, guys, I am out of here. I just got a text. I don't know why my phone is on volume. I am sorry about that. But till next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace out.